Hello, my friends and family. Following me on my blog. I am here, sitting in my room. Actually, it's raining outside. I was going to show you the back lawn, but it is raining, and I don't want to get anything wet. So it's all messy right now because we're all packing for our camping trip to Slovenia. But this is where I live. This is my bunk. I got the bottom bunk. But anyways, I'm doing like a two-part video today because we leave for Slovenia tomorrow, and I thought, why would I make a video on a Monday and then make a new video on a Tuesday for, like an incoming trip and then an outgoing trip. So this is both of them combined. So going over the trip to Havesh, which is where the gypsies are. That was, oh man, it was just incredible. We took a bus ride all the way out there, and we basically, as soon as we got on the ground, we got to work. I had to set up sound and do worship. The worship team got to do some songs for the kids, and then while we were setting up, actually the rest of the team went out into the city, the town, and we just got a whole bunch of kids by using flash mobs and sharing testimonies and whatnot. And I mean, we just walked down the streets with like music coming from our speaker, and these kids would just like run out of their houses, and we were just saying, hey, come and hang out with us for the day. And it was really cool. So we got the first day was like 40-50 kids, and it was great. It was a little chaotic. It was on and off rain, and it was super hot. I don't think it's ever been that hot, but it was still great. Anyways, we got to do that. We got to do some music. Just kind of got to really love on these kids. I mean, if anyone knows anything about VBS, it's all about just rolling with the punches, I guess you could say, and kind of just dealing with what all the things that come up. And so we had to rework some stuff, but it all worked out. Right before, right before I got up to do worship, we had been practicing. We'd been good. And I seriously got up there to do worship, and my capo broke in my hand. I was squeezing it, and it snapped. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'm not playing my guitar. Luckily, we had another guitar player, and he was playing, so that was good. But no, it was just an amazing day. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But after that, we were able to get back on the bus, and we drove to Eger, which is a really famous town. A city in Hungary. It's like I want to say 1600s or so. I'm not precise on that. I know that for sure, but really famous battle came where the Turks came in or something like that, and it was they withheld and they kept them from taking over the city. So it was really cool. It's like a kind of a monument to them. So that was cool. We got to spend the night in the hostel. Got to walk around on the walking street. Just seeing a whole bunch of history. That was cool. And then the next morning we got up and we went back to Hevesh and started setting up for the VBS. And we really just, this time it was just like way better because kids were coming, and then we went out again with the flash mob onto their street because a lot of them don't have watches or clocks or whatever to really know. Like you can say be there at 3 and they don't show up until 4 because they're just not really they're not on schedule like us. But we got a whole bunch of kids. This time it was more to 60 to 70 kids. It was a lot of kids. At least in the beginning, they kind of trickled out. But it was really cool. The kids are happy to be there. They're having a blast. It was cooler. It was just the second day was really great. The only thing is the entire trip was great. We got to just share some testimonies, play some games, just really love on the kids. It's amazing what you can do when you combine things that kids love with like the gospel. And so we had some food for them to eat and some games. You pull out a soccer ball and everyone's your best friend. So it's really neat to be there. But the only problem that we had is that they're at least for me, the first day was really stressful because I was actually kind of assigned to be a bodyguard for one of the girls because one of the guys was very in love with her, I guess you could say, and he was out there. It's very okay to just kind of like I guess look up a girl is what I guess you could call it. But so I had to be bodyguard, Mr. Bodyguard for that day, so that was okay. But one thing that was just insane is we were we were walking down the street where they live, and it's dirt street, really rundown houses, but there's little kids sitting outside their house holding babies, and I don't know if they were theirs, but kids that are 13, 14, 15 are having kids, and it's like if you're 18 and don't have a kid already, you're kind of considered like that's really weird. And so most people by the time they're like 30, 35 are grandparents, and so that blew my mind. Like I would be a father by this time, and then even today we were talking about it. The age difference between the group is 13 to 25, and so I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like the 25-year-old could be the mother of the 13-year-old. Technically, if you think about it in gypsy terms. And so that's a big thing. I don't know. It's very strange culture. Um, I don't know. Overall, I had a blast. Very poor people. There's going to be some videos that are going to come up. Actually, I'm super excited. One of the girls here is very talented in photography and videos as well. And so she's going to do. She'd made a video for the second week that we were here, and she posted it. And I already posted it on Facebook, so you might have already seen it. But I'll put the link in the description of this video so that you guys can check it out. Just remember that she is not someone you know, so just be respectful of her space. But yeah, and then so moving on, the trip this weekend was great. Overall, just amazing. This next week, we leave tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and it's an 8-hour bus ride to Slovenia, to Bovec. It's like all the way, if Hungary's up here, and I'm trying to do this reverse, Slovenia is down here, we have to go all the way through from the middle of Hungary, all the way through basically Slovenia, almost to Italy, and Bovec, that's where Bovec is, and then Italy is, only, I mean, I'm sure it's only like half an hour away. So that's going to be cool. We might even, I think we're going into Italy for a little bit, so I'm excited about that. Slovenia is going to be a camping trip for us. I'm not exactly sure what our outreach is, because I know there is some, but they haven't really told us. I know that we're camping, and it's kind of like the only way I can describe it is maybe like a team retreat, but I'm not sure. It's kind of up in the air. I've asked even like Caleb, and he's like, yeah, well, we're gonna get there and we're gonna do stuff, and I was like, okay. So that's that, I guess. And if you could just be praying for. We were looking at Matthew 4, and it's when Jesus is tempted in the wilderness. And I was just thinking about it, and it's like, we're going out in the wilderness, and the first thing that the devil tempts Jesus with is physical comfort. He's been fasting for 40 days, and he's hungry, obviously. And, he says, turn these stones into loaves of bread, and, eat them, basically. And it's such a, it's crazy because it's like, Jesus is tempted in the most human form. It's just like, hunger. It's like, that's such a basic thing, and it's not a sinful thing, but it was because it was going against what God had planned and God had willed that it was sin. And so just going into this camping trip, I'm sure people are going to be uncomfortable. We're not going to be exactly the most clean people, whatever. We're going to be dirty. We're going to be stinky. We're going to be grumpy. It's going to be raining, but it's going to be awesome. I mean, I love camping, but there are going to be people, I think, that aren't so used to camping. And so I'm just hoping that people just really, are aware that, you can be really attacked spiritually without even knowing it when it's really a physical thing. And so if you guys could be praying for that, and so that, people wouldn't be getting to, wouldn't start complaining. And so for me as well, who knows. But I'm excited. We're going to go whitewater rafting. I do know that. And so I'm excited. We're going to be doing hiking. And so it's like my time to shine because these are things that I love to do. Yeah. Geez, I don't know what else to say. Oh, the videos. I said I was going to put some videos up of me doing worship in Hungarian. I didn't get like videos of us doing the actual worship with the kids, but I have videos of us trying them out. So they're actually not like, we didn't sing them perfectly, but you know what? they're better than you could do. That's all I'm gonna say. So these are when we are learning the songs, and so I videoed them so that I could I had someone video me so that I could go back and I could listen to it to make sure I got the pronunciation right. So just yeah, I'll post those in the description as well, and you guys can check those out. I'm hoping that this video can actually get posted on my blog rather than a link to my YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. It just didn't work out last time, and I was too lazy. I was in too much of a rush to really try to figure that out. But yeah, so just keep me in prayer. Keep everybody's health in prayer. People are sick. Lots of people coughing, and so trying to stay away from them. Trying to drink a lot of water. Yeah, I will talk to you guys in about a week, probably about a week. And so the camping trip is 5 days, and I will be back after that. I think we come home Sunday, so it's gonna be crazy. So yeah. Anyways, all right, peace out. This is Cooper.